See blue lights everywhere. What's going on? Some ambulance thing just gone up there. But I've just had a phone call from the lad who's actually out verge mowing and hedge cutting and stuff at the moment, saying he can come down to the bottom. So he sounded quite distressed and said something's happened. So we better get down there as quick as we can. I know he's down there on that other back road. See it down there. Blue lights. What was going on? There's an ambulance. Everything alright? What's happening? So they've just got the lad in there at the moment, quite a bit shaken up. All the windows in the John Deere are smashed because someone has decided to fly tip some bags of stones here, and it's ricocheted off all the fences, and it doesn't look like it's gone through the front window, but there's a load of damage to the door and the side window and the rear window. So it's all just ricocheted off the fences and just fired itself through the cab. So I don't know what's happening with him at the moment. So apparently it was the people in the house that called the ambulance because they heard him shouting and screaming. So they've all turned up now. There's an ambulance here and the police. So I think the police have come to find out if there's any evidence of whoever dumped this here. It's not on really. So obviously we're going to go around to make sure he's alright and we'll see what's happening. Yeah, no worries, it's not on really, but I don't expect we'll find out. So I'll get this sorted here anyway, so I'm sure it'll be alright in the end. Alright, thank you very much for your help. Cheers. So, I think they've just gone to see the people in the house. But I think he's going to be alright, he's just shaken up. I think a couple of them hit his arms and stuff. Obviously hurt quite a bit. But we'll probably, I might get this parked up and then just take the truck back. What a mess. So we'll leave that there and then take the truck back. I think I'll get the missus to bring me down actually and bring that back. So I've been down and got this. I did finish the bit that there was left to do down there. Got funny eyes now after looking through that glass or the broken windows. So I managed to finish off the little bit that there was left down there. We've done quite a good job down there. I'm not going to bother unfolding that, I'll leave it like that. And we'll look into what we're going to do about repairing that, if we're going to repair it. But for now, I'm just going to go down and see what Owen's up to and have our nice weekend dose of him. So he has actually just given us a ring, and I said I'm on my way down there anyway. Seemed like he had something to tell us. Oh, he's in the barn. Alright, everything okay?
Now listen, I have a family emergency and I have to go back to Wales for a few months. My wife is staying here in the house. Do what you need to do here, I'll leave it with you. Have a nice few winter months. It's in the depths of winter, when I finally learned that you can get too much winter in winter. So, I'll let you know when I am back. Be careful now and look after my easy tour.
Yeah, no worries. Take as long as you need. I'm sure we can manage things here. Hope everything's alright. And we'll hear from you again later on, I suppose. Anyway, take it easy. We'll crack on with this place, so don't worry. You do what you've got to do. Okay, you got my number if you want it. Cheers, I'll speak to you later. Well, back to the farm, I guess. I'm assuming he sorted out all the carbs today. I think they're alright. So we'll just get back there. So it's about a week later now. So we've got rid of him for a little while, by the sound of it. So we're free to come and go as we please. We're just on our way down to the track from the back way. I'm just going to show you what I did in the last week. The lad's okay. He's come back and we've been just doing a few bits. Not getting too stressed out with it all. But all that is okay there now. But we've done a little bit of work behind this house. I did say to them I'd probably pop down and just do some videoing down there. They said okay. So, between the rubbishy old field that we've got down there, that we were possibly going to have to put trees in, and the ones that we felled by the road, where they fell into the road in that first storm, we've had a word with the National Trust, and they were quite happy with us to do something completely different, because it still involved planting trees. So what we've actually done, and we pay for this even though it's on someone else's land, but this couple in this house here wanted some more cover from the cattle market, so we came down and ripped up a bit of ground and a little bit over the way actually for the cattle market, and we bought the trees and stuck them in here. Trees and bushes. We've doubled them up in case any of them die. And some just the other side of the hedge as well. But basically we've got away with putting, I think it was about 60 plants, trees and shrubs in here. So they will eventually grow up and block out the cattle market for them a little bit. So I'll just go around the other side and show you the cattle market side. So this is the other side of that hedge. So there's a few that we've put in along here, planted in the hedge and stuff. So the hedge stops at their boundary. So we've actually put a fence in here. We've put a fence in here and trees either side. That rough bit of ground wash behind that is the cattle markets as well. So they said it'll help stop the animals if when they get out. They've been getting into here, going through the hedge and that, so that will stop all that. So now they're all planted. So that's basically our tree planting for the winter. So we've got away quite lightly there. So I'll walk all the way back round again. So that basically is our tree planting project. So they're not expecting us to plant any more trees this winter. And as they'll be out of it by next winter, I wouldn't be doing any more trees at all if they're not here. I wouldn't have done them at all really if they were here, if they weren't here rather. So that's that. So all we've really got to do is there might be a little bit more hedge cutting and tidying up to do with the flower. Let's just shut their gate. So they were happy with that. So we shouldn't hear any more about that. Pretty dark, dark, damp, horrible day today. We'll go back this way, I think. So I'm hoping winter doesn't last too long on here, because I want to get into the spring and get going. So thank you very much for watching this episode, and we'll catch you again next time. Cheers!